When you think of school, what do you think of? Is it math, science, English, biology, or whatever crazy topic they got us learning? But do you remember how in school we used to have art classes? Music, dance, anything that get our hands dirty. But suddenly, as we got older, do you remember it just suddenly disappear? They say that we don't need art to be successful unless we want to pursue in something artistic. But I believe that art education is just as powerful as what we learn in school, whether it's history, math, algebra, or whatever of the many courses. Don't take my word for it. Let's talk about it. There has been various studies across the country in different states recording the benefits of art education. According to the 2009 Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation report, creative economy is one of the driving forces of Los Angeles and Orange County economies, generating nearly 1 million indirect and indirect jobs, $140 billion in sales and receipts, and more than $5.1 billion in sales and local taxes.
A lot of people will listen to this and go, what's the point of teaching art? Because if you're artistic, it's one thing, you're probably going to express it anyway. And if you're not artistic, no matter how much you teach, you're still going to be a bad painter or a bad scribbler or whatever. But maybe, as you just touched on, I've once thought of the term the tyranny of left-brained people. In other words, those who are mathematicians and born that way and go with numbers or think linearly, that's fine, and we need those. But other people who are creative, the world is not always linear.
It was one of the first things people did when they were real little. And unfortunately, sometimes we're in an environment where that doesn't get fostered and advocated for. And others of us are in places maybe in privilege where we can advocate and foster that. And my hope in my role is to continue to push and encourage all citizens of Illinois to have that experience of creativity. And what's unique is there is a wonderful stories out there, anecdotal stories of where companies are saying, I love it when I find out that my engineer has an art degree, or my accountant has an art degree, or my software designer has an art degree. I find that they are really helpful in helping us think outside the box. So it's an incredible work skill that people are looking for, kind of like a dual language, if you will, but it is helping companies see many more possibilities and helping them be successful.
Arts education at Upturn Arts is really about finding yourself as an artist, finding your voice as an artist, and really being you. Our philosophy here is that every single child that walks through our doors is unique, and we give them the space and the resources to express and be proud of their uniqueness.
Art is important for so many reasons. As a kid, though, for art was important for me just to be able to get outside of myself. And even now as an adult, it's really important for the same reason. So yeah, not having art classes as a kid, that would be a big deal. And man, I'm sure art classes are all over. But to have a whole summer camp full of art is pretty amazing. And I wish as a kid I went here, because it's so amazing.
I think if regular schools or schools that have a traditional school day could come in and see our program at its peak, or when our children are invested in their art classes, I think they'll see that our program is based on process instead of product. So I feel like a lot of schools in New Orleans, especially those who rely on the LEAP scores for funding, are all pressuring students to perform. We're here at Upturn Arts, we're just asking you to go through a process to find your creativity and your voice before there is a product. I feel like the arts are just like math and science. Arts are needed to provide skills and compassion to encourage teamwork, to build soft skills, leadership, confidence. The arts are needed for every single child to become a well-rounded human being.